There is a question that I receive very often. Why did she leave you behind like that? You gave her all of your money. You spoiled her as much as humanly possible. You sacrificed your time, your energy, and even your self-respect. And yet, in the end, she still turned her back and walked away. But do you know one fascinating thing, gentlemen? There are men who get dumped in the most brutal way. They get abandoned without a single word of explanation. But only 6 months later, that same woman comes crawling back. She texts, she calls, and she apologizes far too late. She begs for a second chance. Meanwhile, there are men who are far wealthier, men with mansions, with cars, and with luxury yachts, but they are forgotten forever, without a hint of regret. Why is there such a strange difference? The answer lies in a very deep secret, a secret that I am going to reveal to you today. The truth is, women do not leave you because of your age. They also do not walk away simply because of money. They leave because you are missing something very important, a psychological frequency that they crave more than anything. Today, I will show you this secret. This is the one trait that will make her regret leaving for the rest of her life. She will mourn the loss of you forever. Prepare yourself mentally, gentlemen, because this truth might shock you a little. But if you grasp it, you will master the game. You will never have to chase after her again. She will be the one terrified of losing you. Stay with me until the end of the video for the twist. I promise it will change the way you see everything. Now, let us dive into the first point right away. The first point is about your independent mission. I call it the gravitas of a real man. Women do not just want to know who you are. They truly want to know where you are heading. Do you understand what I mean, gentlemen? That is your personal mission as a man. In English, we call it purpose-driven ambition, a beautiful concept. It is the energy that radiates from within you, a confidence that needs no one's approval, a certainty about the path you are walking. Many men make this mistake after they retire. You spend all of your time on her. You think this is care and love, but in reality, you are turning her into a project. You are turning her into your only source of entertainment. This creates a suffocating feeling for women. They feel the weight on their shoulders has become too heavy. They have to carry your entire emotional world. Listen to this story about Mike, a friend of mine. Mike used to work 18 hours every single day. He built a large consulting company in Chicago. He had a career truly worthy of admiration. Mike's goal was noble and worthy of respect. He wanted his wife to quit the job that she hated. He wanted her to live a comfortable life. He thought he was a real hero, but he was absent from home far too often. He lacked spiritual direction for his family. His wife felt that she was no longer the center of anything. She felt that he only knew his work. In the end, that marriage shattered painfully. Why did it happen this way, can you guess? Because his purpose was completely misplaced. He did everything for her, not for himself. Mike did not have a real mission of his own. A high-value man is completely different. He has a mission that existed before she arrived. He does not ask, "Do you still love me?" every week. He does not need confirmation from a woman anymore. He has time blocks that are absolutely untouchable. Those are the hours for his passion and his career. Instead of being always available for her, you see, gentlemen, purposeful busyness is incredibly attractive. It creates an orbit for your life, an orbit that she wants to be drawn into. Young women in America are very afraid of idle men, because idle men often become controlling of others. They have nothing to do, so they turn to watching their girlfriend. They tend to become fragile and easily broken. Are you spending too much time waiting for her texts? If you are, stop right now. Find yourself a goal that is truly meaningful, something that makes you wake up every morning, something that has nothing to do with love or women. If you can do that, your energy will shift. She will start to chase after you. Do not forget to hit, like if this resonates with you. Now we come to the second very important point. This is about emotional stability, the steady captain. This point is extremely important for young women. Today's young women are often very anxious in life. They face so much pressure from this modern society. Pressure from work, from social media, from family. They are like little boats in a stormy sea. And what do they crave the most, do you know? They need a captain who is truly steady, someone who is not drowned by their moods, someone who can keep the boat on the right course. Imagine when the two of you have a small conflict. What does a weak man do in that moment? He frantically sends apologetic texts one after another. He grovels and begs her to stop being angry. He calls her dozens of times in one day. This behavior reveals a serious emotional dependence. It shows that you have no solid foundation within yourself. Your entire world rests in the palm of her hand. And when she is upset, your world collapses instantly. This makes women lose all sense of safety. They cannot trust a man like this. They need someone who is stronger than their own emotions. On the other hand, who is the man they will regret losing? It is the man who can calmly walk away when needed. When she is being unreasonable, he has clear boundaries. He can go to the gym. He can focus on his work. He keeps a cool head to solve the problem later. He does not let her mood dictate his day. That is the stability of the North Star. Even when clouds cover the sky, the star is still there shining. Remember this carefully, my gentlemen. Women may test your boundaries on a regular basis. They want to see if you are truly steady or not. This is a natural instinct of theirs. If you collapse, they will look down on you immediately. But if you stand firm, they will respect you deeply. And from that respect, true love can grow strong. Love without respect is only dependence. Have you ever managed to stay calm when she lost her temper? Share your story in the comment section below. I would love to read those real-life experiences. I will respond to every comment with care. Now, let us move on to the third point. The third point is to stop treating women as your only project. This is a mistake gentlemen over 65 often make. When you have financial stability and a lot of free time, it is easy to turn your relationship into your only source of meaning. This is extremely toxic for both of you. Excessive emotional dependence will kill all attraction. It is like you are leaning on a crutch. When you are healthy, you do not need a crutch. But when you treat her as your crutch, you become disabled. You begin to follow her every move. You check her phone every few minutes. You fear abandonment, so you want to control everything. Women sense this fragility very clearly. They have a sixth sense that is incredibly sharp about this. It gives off a scent of desperation, and desperation is poison to love. A high-value man always has his own world. He has close friends by his side. He has hobbies, passions, and ideals to live by. He is not available on the phone 24 hours a day because he is busy with his own mission. He sees a woman as an enriching part of his life, not as the center of his entire existence. Listen to this line of mine very carefully, gentlemen. Women do not love men who need them to survive. They love men whose lives are so vibrant that they want to join them. Do you see the huge difference? One side is begging, the other side is giving. One side is a beggar, the other side is a king. Women always want to love a king in their lives. When you stop optimizing your life to please her, when you start living for yourself, that is when your energy becomes incredibly powerful. You become a rare man on the market. And rare men are always the most sought after. This is the law of supply and demand that never changes. And now, we are coming to the most climactic part. The twist that I promised you at the beginning. This is a shocking truth in the United States that few people know. Do you know this astonishing number? In America, 70% of divorces are initiated by women. That is right. It is not men but women who file for divorce. They leave because they think they will find someone better. They dream about a perfect prince out there. But here is the painful truth that catches up with them. Most of these women fall into a very particular state. That state is called walkaway regret. After a few years of being gone, reality throws ice water in their face. The dating market out there is like a shark tank. The young and handsome men usually only want a good time. They have no stability, no clear mission. They lack the ability to create a sense of safety. And in that moment, they begin to think of you. The man over 65 with real purpose. The man with emotional stability that they once abandoned. They realize that you were the treasure they threw away. In a world full of superficial men, they finally recognize the real value of a grown man. A man who has walked through life's storms and is still standing. The truth is, older men with purpose grow more valuable over time. Your value increases with time, like fine wine, while young women, as they age, see their market value decline. This is a harsh truth, But it must be said plainly, when they realize this, they will try to come back. They will send you messages that stir up old memories. They will talk about the happy times they spent with you. But by then, it is usually far too late. Because by then, you belong to someone more worthy. A man with a mission never waits for ex-lovers. He always moves forward, never looking back. He knows the past was only a lesson for his growth. This is the most painful punishment for her. To see you living more brilliantly than ever without her. To see you happy with another woman who is truly worthy. So what is today's lesson, my gentlemen? I will summarize the 3 core points. First, build your own personal mission. Do not let your life revolve around a single woman. Have your own goals, your own passion, your own ideals. Second, be the steady captain of the ship. Do not let her emotions throw you off balance. Keep a cool head in every difficult situation. Third, protect your time and your boundaries. Do not be available 24 hours a day for anyone. Your time is precious. Learn to spend it in the right places. Today, I have a small exercise for you. A simple exercise, but with enormous power. Take a piece of paper and write down this line, I am building, and fill in a goal unrelated to romance. For example, building a new and useful skill, or building a healthier and more flexible body, or simply a small business project at home. It could be learning a musical instrument or a new language. Spend at least 1 hour every day on that goal. Do not skip a single day. Stay consistent for at least 3 months. When you focus on yourself, the world will shift. You will radiate an irresistible attraction, an attraction that flows from deep inside of you. Women will no longer be the target you chase. They will become the reward for your journey. They will find their way to you when you shine brightly. Never let anyone dim your light. You are a mature and deeply valuable man. You have walked more than 60 years on this earth. You have experience that no amount of money can buy. Cherish yourself first before expecting others to cherish you. This is a law of the universe that never fails. If you find this video helpful, please share it. Maybe a friend of yours also needs to hear this. A brother who is lost in love in his golden years. Send this video to him as a gift. Do not forget to hit subscribe so you do not miss the next secrets. I still have so much more to share with you. Deep secrets about the psychology of the modern woman. Thank you for listening all the way to this final moment. I know you have given me your precious time. I truly appreciate your trust in me. May you always be strong and happy on your own path. May you find a woman who is truly worthy of you. A woman who loves you for the man you really are. See you again in the next video. Warmly, and goodbye, my gentlemen.